Hello YouTube community, this is Metal Band 721 yet again coming at you with a video review for WWE Series 12 Elite Daniel Bryan. Yes! 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 Obviously, if you know who Daniel Bryan is, and if you know where that yes is from, well, we know it's his heel persona. But anyway, here is Elite Series 12 Daniel Bryan, and I also have to say I really love this figure. But with every love for a figure, there's always one thing that just bothers me, or has to bother someone about this any figure overall. So let's get to reviewing Daniel Bryan. Let's start off first with the WWE United States Championship belt. Alright, let's look at this beauty of a title belt. My God, look at that. Really well designed, really well look to the United States Championship. I swear, this is really, I really dig this title. I mean, I don't know if you could fully see the detail in this figure. This WWE title belt, I think, was released with the Miz, Elite Miz. I'm not too sure on that. For anybody who wants to help me identify where the first mold of this title came from, just leave a comment on my thing. Sorry about that, community. That was a phone call for me that I needed to take care of. Anyway, like I was saying, if you know where this first deco came from, again, I'm thinking it's the Miz. But if you know, just leave a comment on my comment section, and I'll appreciate it. Enough of this title. Let's put it off to the side right here, and let's start with Daniel Bryan. Yeah. All right. So enthusiastic about reviewing Daniel Bryan here. Let's start off with his head. Honestly, the only gripe I have, the only gripe I have for this figure is the fact that his face is way too smiley. Looks, honestly, I'm going to have to say it looks like the mixture of what's his face, of Chuck Norris and Nicolas Cage's illegitimate child. I really do not like the head sculpt that much. I'm actually thinking of swapping the head with a basic Daniel Bryan figurehead. Honestly, this is not a really good looking head. I mean, it looks like Daniel Bryan, but it looks more like a sinister looking, ugly looking Daniel Bryan. I mean, just look at Daniel Bryan right here in his box. I mean, better, creepy, better, creepy. It looks like literally looks like he has a rape face. Rape face, rape face. Anyway, that's enough with the head. Of course, the head just on a ball joint. Go up and down, which is okay. So I need to remove the head. He does have a ball joint for an arm, swivel on the arm, a peg for his arm. Honestly, I wish he had a double jointed articulation. Let me stop for a moment. When it comes to these WWE figures, fully articulated figures, I wish WWE or Mattel would have more, or go with more of a double jointed elbow and double jointed knee articulation. Honestly, most emphasis on the double jointed elbows, because honestly you can't get a lot of poses with that. I mean, let's take Marvel Legends for example. They have double jointed elbows. Now what that means is that they could do anything a real human could pretty much do. So if, let's say, you put Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk, your toy versus your toy, you're not gonna get Daniel Bryan in a perfectly good label lock on that CM Punk figure. Same goes with the CM Punk figure. You're not gonna get it perfectly good on the Canada Vice, honestly. I mean, that's what you want to do with an action figure. You want to pose these things like crazy. But obviously, that's a little gripe that I have with Mattel on their little bit limited articulation, just a little tiny bit. Anyway, let's get back to the review. He does have an open hand right here. Let's see if I can get it there. There you go. It does swivel, it does turn around. Same goes for this side. He does have an up crunch, which is really good. Goes really far back, so you could literally get him in a submission pose like, anyway, he does have a waist articulation right here, rotation. Here's one thing that I do love more than Marvel Legends, this articulation right here. On Mattel figures, I love the fact that they make them look like a real human. Make it look like what a human could be. Let's take the DC Universe Classics. Yeah, they have that straight peg that looks like they're stiff, but in fact they can go like that, and they can go like this, which is really cool. These ones make it look more realistic, so Mattel does something really good to opposed to the double elbow articulation. But they do this, which is I really like it. Alright, so he has that articulation right here, so I think it's on a ball joint. It does swivel right here, nice and tight, should be. He does have this little thing that if you could take off the boot, this will come off. So let's try to move the boot right there. Oh, what do you know? He does have double knee articulation. My bad, Mattel. My bad. And he does have boot articulation. Love using that word, boot articulation. He does have a peg that goes up and down, and amazingly, it does pivot. He does have an ankle pivot. That's amazing. I love this figure. Best Daniel Bryan figure ever. Yes, yes, yes. So let me get him in a quick pose, like if he's gonna hit someone with his hit right there. I'm sorry if I can't get that right. Come on, Daniel Bryan, stand up. Whatever, I'll sit him down. Well, I'll stand him up, because then you won't be able to see him. Anyway, that's my video review for WWE Series 12 Elite Collection, Daniel Bryan. And this has been Metal Ben 721. And I'm signing off. Bye. Yes! Yes! Yes!